Yeah, we certainly are looking at some drier weather here in the metro and northern New Mexico, but southern parts of the state certainly did get some rain earlier on. Right now, though, you can see it's a dry situation in downtown Silver City. It's 75 degrees and there are some clouds out there. But in terms of what we're seeing in central portions of the state, it is 85 right now, and we continue to enjoy some dry weather pretty much throughout central and northern New Mexico. But you can see down south, well, this is where we're focusing, at least on that flood potential. We already had a flash flood warning for Ruidoso because of the burn scar. So this flood watch is going to be in effect for another 40 minutes or so. But we've already seen that in some cases the damage has already been done. And the good news here is that down toward Ruidoso, Carrizozo, Capitan, things are quiet at the moment. You can see that as we scan the Sacramento Mountains. It's just pretty much the western slopes sort of uphill from Alamogordo that are getting the rain showers. But beyond that, it's very isolated, as you can see, for Sierra County and areas out to the north of Deming. So for tonight, I'm expecting that activity to fizzle away. We're going to be looking at a recharged atmosphere for tomorrow afternoon from western to central to southern areas of the state. And this is where we could be facing some more flooding concerns once again, especially in southern New Mexico. But after that very active day, it's going to dry out in a hurry. I mean, we could see some mountain storms generating and some isolated storms across the northeast. But by the time we get to Sunday, I think the atmosphere is going to be drying out, especially from the west into central portions of the state. But then into Monday, we get another little boost, it looks like, in central, at least to eastern areas of the state. So Tuesday, it's going to be kind of hit and miss. I think that we might get some isolated storms across the southeast, but by and large, it's going to be turning warmer and drier as a whole for next week. That's what I'm predicting. So across the southeast for tomorrow, 85 degrees for Alamogordo, 84 in Clovis, a little bit cooler for areas like Corona and also for Ruidoso. But again, storm chances might be threatening the Ruidoso area for tomorrow afternoon. Southwest looking cloudy and rainy. A 70% chance of some showers in Silver City, and some of that could come with some flash flooding. So be very extra aware for tomorrow. For Roswell, it's just a 10 to 20% chance of some rain as we get into tomorrow evening. But you can see across the northeast, I'm anticipating mostly 70s and low 80s, 81 degrees Clayton, about 82 for Santa Rosa, 85 Tucumcari. But across the northwest, expecting some action, especially in those higher elevations, a 30% chance of rain for the Farmington area. But for Las Vegas, I'm expecting about a 40% chance for tomorrow. And then we're going to be drying out, it looks like, into Sunday for both cities, for both locations. And across the North Mountains for tomorrow, nice and cool. Angel Fire, Red River, 76 in Taos, and a high of 79 in Espanola, with a decent chance of some showers. That's really going to pick in by the afternoon into the evening. About a 50% chance for Santa Fe, but you can see you dry out by the weekend, Saturday into Sunday. Across the East Mountains for tomorrow, I'm anticipating 75 Cedar Crest. Mountain air going to feel nice and cool, especially once those afternoon storms develop within that area of the state. South Metro from Belen into Los Lunas, Bosque Farms calling for a stormy evening. And that really could start to pick up probably between the hours, I think, maybe of 4 p.m. into the late evening hours. So this is our one shot, at least for this week, a 50% chance of rain for Rio Rancho. Again, that's going to be favoring tomorrow afternoon into the late evening. Same for Albuquerque. And then you can see that for the weekend, we dry out. It's actually going to be a very beautiful Sunday and a lot of sunshine with warmer weather next week.